Hey Luis, how's it going? I still look like a total slob right now. I was just gonna tell you a quick update about what I was saying in this last video that I just made. Um, yeah, which is that I found out a little bit more about my, mixed up ethnicity background. And all right, so it sounds like I'm probably actually just another thing about how it's not what I thought it was, and it's an absurdity because I've been talking about this topic all along, but it sounds like I'm probably actually a little bit more English than I thought I was, and a little bit more Irish than I thought I was. It's probably like 12% total, like 6% each, and yeah, well, a little bit less British because I thought it was like like less than 10, like 8% Anglo-Scottish British. Probably not though. I don't really know right now because I was talking to a couple different family members, actually trying to get some information. A little better than our best estimate that we knew before. Me and some of my family members trying to figure this out a little bit, but not trying to look up too much information necessarily. Kind of had some information. Um, so we have like names in our family passed down. We don't know. We can't tell if they're English or Scottish though. That's what it is. That's one part of what it is. That's one thing that's going on. We can't tell if it's can't tell. Like Karen's, I think I spelled this wrong. I mentioned this name someplace. I don't know, randomly. Karen's, for example, like a proper name. I think I spelled it wrong. Kearns. Um, I don't know. I don't know if it's Scottish. So maybe we don't know if my Irish great great grandfather um, was actually partly Scottish as well. We don't know if he was maybe probably not my English great great grandmother, but possibly my Irish great great grandfather. He might have been yeah, so we're not sure. He might have been like a quarter Scottish, might be something like this. He could have been like half Scottish or something. We think our best guess now is actually we try to look up some of the information we have available and figure it out a little bit better. It sounds like actually, probably not. We're not sure. We're not quite sure. He's probably more likely. The best we can guess right now is until we try to dig up some more information we were looking for. It's probably just. It could be just Irish actually. It's probably just Irish. So also, I got a couple other things. So I found out his name too is was Bull, Bull, um, and also Moore. It turns out Moore does not come from England after all, but it's kind of similar because my grandfather's a quarter English and half Swiss German, and kind of like German and Swiss German, mostly just Swiss German though we think. Might be some German mixed in. Probably just Swiss German. We're not exactly sure. Probably though. Um, but yeah, so it was spelled. It's like like oh, my neck, always my neck when I make these videos when I'm at home at night and I'm like running around a little bit half the day, and I just gotta do some exercises. I always say the same thing in these videos because I'm still awkward at making videos and trying to talk on camera. But yeah, so anyway, Moore, Moor. It's more like Dutch or Swiss or German. Um, and then, so he just had the Anglis, like the whatchamacall, like the anglicized version, and actually, yeah, and actually was a quarter English too. And a quarter, like I just said, maybe also like a quarter Irish, probably, maybe. So, yeah, so that's where that name comes from. I'm not sure about the other half of the German side of the family's name, Swiss. Probably Swiss, German, and Germans. And I'm not sure about the English side of the families. I don't know my great great grandmother's maiden name. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, Bull though, this is fun. I'm just gonna read something. Let me see. Wait, let me see. I try to open another tab that I had open. have all these routines, rituals, like things that I repeat that I say just because when I'm trying to navigate around things I'm looking at and make videos without having like a bit of a flow to of making a video, but I don't, doesn't come so naturally to me. Okay, here's what I was reading. So bull could be a couple different things. We have a little information about the ancestor, not so much, but some. I can tell it's coming from this. It's okay. Irish, how do you say this? Obarak. Comes from Obarak. It's interesting because it's going to be, the basic meaning is sort of like the same thing as I mentioned my Sicilian ancestors' name. It means kind of the same thing. So this is interesting. Yeah, like landowner, some kind of landowner, as opposed to as opposed to Moorlands, I suppose. So it's interesting for me to observe all these things about the names and try to make some inferences about the people and what we actually know about them from just the past few generations. We know some things about them. So anyway, this is fun too. Here, look at this. Here's some other forms of the same name, anglicized forms, include. It was good for me, include Bowie. Include David Bowie. And Boyce, what up, bro? And include Boyce. These are other forms of the same name. So, all of this information is amusingly apropos to me. And my favorite channel now, Pan's Labyrinth. The two halves of the Pan creature. I know what we English. It's not just English people. I'm just saying English halfway for fun. Everybody, not just Northern Europeans, kind of everybody does this thing, like a very visual thinker. You pick up on all these, language cues, visual cues, get these ideas and visuals. This is what we do, right? And these like patterns of stories and places, and you have like these visual stories playing out, tracking through like everything, the way people communicate. Is kind of a movie playing in your head all the time, that type of thing, right? Yeah. I know. I'm kind of just left though. It's not sort of what it is, right? I'm not your enemy. Hands up, don't shoot. So what else was I going to say? At least one other thing, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, I think I trolled you. I trolled you. Where is it? I'm scrolling. I trolled you very badly the other day. I'm going to read it. You're going to hate me. I'm going to read it. It's on some channel. It's on a good channel about beauty and the arts, but I trolled this young woman too. Ha 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 ha. Is that Elon Musk laugh? Yeah. I swear I had a similar laugh before. It's an influence. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, I got one whose wombski is half used up. It's gonna be too real. It's supposed to be darkly humorous, I guess. I don't know. I just go with it sometimes. It's not planned. Yeah, I got one whose wombski is half used up. So the later kids are maybe like half retarded or whatever. Plus, I do this in an accent. Plus, less attention for the later different ones. Also, when she was done fucking around, first like college age, and then with some breeding machine, she was planning to ditch as soon as possible. Oh man. Oh no, it's too much. Just like a few family members of mine last couple decades, Italian, German types. If I didn't have a big enough extended family, that this could be different parts of my family. It's not clear exactly who I'm talking about. It would be worse, but I don't know. It's probably possible for people who might know me to realize who I'm talking about. Probably not. I don't know. Oh yeah, just like a few family members of my last couple decades, Italian, German types divorces, second marriages, a few if any kids with the English. Like most people around our part of the world, English. Other English fare a bit better with each other, at least a bit. I get the leftovers. That's what I'm here for. It's so fucking bad. It's America. That's what I'm here for. Sure, separate off everyone even more from each other. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really believe this idea. I don't subscribe to this idea that we should separate boys and girls for like 10, 20 years, because how do people socialize? I don't think it's a good, it depends on the exact like context of what we're talking about. When, why, how much, for what. But mostly, though, I don't really think so. I don't really subscribe to this idea. People have to be socialized from a young age, right? Doesn't mean you can't have you have a certain kind of community where people are going to be on their best behavior. But it doesn't mean you can't have boys and girls around each other, right? Sure, separate off everyone even more from each other. Everyone's not isolated and small-minded enough to begin with nowadays. Put them all in a church because you can still convince the intellectually challenged sometimes to believe fairy tales as semi-adults. Since the 19th century, the religious type layer won't fall through, and it won't turn into fascism. It's between I'm trying to loosely approximate. I'm kind of turning into perhaps no longer living relatives somewhere between north of Chicago, a little bit Irish, more like East Coast, New York, New Jersey, Sicilian, bit of a blend though, just New York. It's a little bit of all of that, New Jersey. I don't have this not colloquialism, this regionalism, this accent. I feel like that's the only way I can read this though. I gotta do a character. It's kind of what my troll character sounds like live action. The religious type layer won't fall through and it won't turn into fascism. Put the ethnicities in one place, get them zealous, doing group rituals. Try to add that pseudo-religious layer for the simplest group members. You're a girl who likes pretty pictures, here's the reality. The men will probably take the women and keep them somewhere. Sometime soon while they fight it out. The end, that's pretty much where we're going. Don't worry, it'll be beautiful. Oh man. Oh no. Yeah, this is fun. This is good. I'm gonna read some of my comments. I'm way too much of a troll sometimes. Sometimes I overdo it a bit. Yeah. All right, so anyway, look, I don't care if your womb is half used up. And that you got your precious fucking English children first, and now you can move on to the fucking... I'm going to use that deadbeat for breeding. Yeah. All right. It doesn't sound like the comedy riff, the comedic riff it was supposed to be, but all right. It's okay. It's okay. I get it. I'm getting something off my chest. It's all right. I'm okay with it. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's too real. Everything's too real. Everything's too real when I start telling the truth a little bit extra. As I always say, I don't know if I'm going to use this video for one reason or another in this case because it maybe is a little too much. It's a lot. It's kind of intense, kind of tough. It's kind of fucking tough. I bet I will, but I don't know. All right, awkward farewells at the end of every video. Farewell. Goodbye.